We've all been waiting for this day for a long time. 22 months, if my math is correct. So welcome to all. We are here at this beautiful venue because one of Rebecca's favorite happy places is summer camp. And Cedar Lakes is a grown-up version of Timbertops. And Rebecca is now a grown-up version of Bexy. Now with a beautiful young man and only a tad fancier, both Bexy and the camp.
To a beautiful marriage! Woo! To Cedar Lakes Estates!
Becky Boo Boo. It's been quite the 22-month journey, and while maybe we didn't want to wait this long, we've grown as a couple and matured as people in ways that I think neither of us could have foreseen. I'm happy that we've grown as a couple in the way that we did. I have had more experiences than I can count where I've thought to myself that I'm the luckiest man alive. You look gorgeous. Hi, can I kiss you? Yes, I did. Okay. This is beautiful. Look at this.
Jakey Bakey Boo Boo, guess what? We get married today. I can't believe the day is finally here. I have loved you for 1,023 days as your girlfriend, 653 days as your fiance, and I will love you for endless days as your wife.
This is where our dreams begin. There's a light in the dark. There's a hope. There's a spark in our hearts that won't go dim. This is where our dreams begin.
It's such a joy to be with you, to have been able to meet with you over almost 2 years, I think, which is incredible. And you know, this is just an incredible physical space, but it's also just imbued with holiness by all of us being together.
Pam and Ronnie, thank you for this handsome young man. He does you proud. And we are thrilled to embrace your family and have Jake bring his special something to ours. And of course, we are so appreciative of another dose of testosterone.
Bex, I couldn't imagine a nicer Father's Day present. Thank you so much for joining the family.
If we just believe. This is where our dreams begin.
Ani.
Le Dodi.
Le Dodi.
Le Dodi.
Le Dodi.
Lee.
Lee.
I am my beloved.
I am my beloved.
And my beloved is mine.
And my beloved is mine.
Ani.
Le Dodi.
Le Dodi.
Le Dodi.
Le Dodi. Lee.
I am my beloved.
I am my beloved.
And my beloved is mine.
And my beloved is
This is where our dreams begin. This is where our dreams begin.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. A number of Bex and Jake's friends have requested to honor the couple with speeches, words of wisdom, and I can only hope embarrassing stories before they are officially wed tomorrow.
Tonight and all weekend, we celebrate you guys. This is going to be one of the most special nights of your lives, and we're so glad we get to share this moment with you.
We wish you guys a lifetime of happiness, love, health, and laughter.
Mazel
Mazel tov.
As Bex's BFFs, we have license to do things like read her diary.
September 17th, 2003. Dear Diary, today I played MASH with my Akiba girls and found out that I will have 3 kids and live in a mansion with Joey Shrieky. I'm going to put my results in my AIM profile so everyone can see them. I wouldn't mind marrying Joey, but I just watched High School Musical and Zac Efron is much more my type. Hopefully my future husband will look the same.
And for those of you that don't know, Jake once wanted to be a lawyer. And to honor his commitment to the legal profession, we're going to attempt to prove to you, beyond a reasonable doubt, that Jake has a history of making very bad decisions. We had to find something that could stand up to Jake's years of legal training. Something that would emphatically prove that Jake is merely a man defined by a series of questionable decisions. It would have to resonate more than for the fact that for over a year, he thought that eating a cafeteria food parfait was a healthy afternoon snack. It would have to be more absurd than asking his friends to roast him without knowing what a roast was. What is this piece of evidence, you might ask? Jake prefers middle seats on airplanes. How do I know this? Because I watched him go up to the kiosk and select, when there were windows and aisles available, a middle seat. So when I asked Jake, why did you do that? He said, and let me make sure I get this right, I love the middle. It doubles my chances that someone will talk to me.
It's clear we've proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Jake doesn't always make the best decisions. But it's also clear that making Bex Jake's wife is his best decision.
We'd like to extend an enormous thank you to the Dersovitz and Abramson families.
Woo!
Thank you guys for hosting what will undoubtedly be an amazing weekend. I can't say I've had the pleasure of getting to know Rebecca's parents, but I could say with full confidence that you guys must be great because you raised an amazing daughter. Woo! Her taste in men is a bit questionable, but she does have great taste in tequila.
September 2nd, 2020. Dear Diary, he popped the question. Well, he popped a question. Jakey and I are engaged.
No one has ever made me laugh as much or as hard. I love that we constantly inspire the other person to be the best version of ourselves and build each other up when life gets challenging.
I've honestly never been happier. Besides, if quarantining together the last few months in Tenafly and Longport isn't a sign that we can survive anything, I'm not sure what is.
I'm so lucky to have found my partner and can't wait to build a life together.
I can already see how full of joy it will be with Jakey, Marvel, a whole brood of Abravitzes, and all the water bottles carried at our local Costco.
Here's to the future. Love always the soon-to-be Mrs. Rebecca Hannah Abramson Dersovitz. You're not changing the name. Cheers!
Rebecca, all of the dreams, the Instagram research, you, my darling wedding CEO, have pulled off a beautiful celebration. But does that surprise me? Not at all.
It's so beautiful, so incredible. We've been waiting for this day for such a long time. This is everything that we've ever dreamed of for Bex and Jake. It's everything Bex and Jake have ever dreamed of. We can't believe that it's here.
She is always there when we need her. Bex could be on work calls morning till night, but still hop on FaceTime in the middle afternoon to cajole us out of a crisis.
She's always been that way, and I've always been obsessed with her.
Perfect. Everything's perfect.
From the time you were a little tyke, you knew your mind, you were the sweetest tactician and always drawn to sparkly object. Your determination and strategy is partnered with your sweetness and inherent kindness. Of course, you still love the bling, but truth be told, honey, you are the sparkle. I am so proud to be your mom.
We're getting married.
Oh my God.
Bex has always taken care of everyone and everything, including her wedding. She had a vision and executed it to perfection, with a little help from her friends and family. Hi, Betsy. You're gorgeous. You are the sunshine of my life.
To be loved by Bex as, her friend, as her family is just, so incredibly special.
Rebecca's the best. So obviously, we had high standards for her choice in a partner. Unsurprisingly, we didn't have to worry. She had even higher standards for herself. And in true Bex fashion, she had a checklist. Her partner had to be 6 feet tall, Jewish looking, a food and travel connoisseur, and have a taste for the finer things in life. Looking around, clearly Jake fits all of this criteria.
Jake is genuine, ambitious, and kind. He's the embodiment of loyal, and he would do anything for his friends and family and everyone in this room. Jake, you're the best guy that we know, and yet you somehow found a better girl in Bex.
To Jake! And Bex! And Jake! Hi-yo!
On Saturday, the 18th of June, 2022, in Port Jervis, New York, the groom, Jake Dershowitz, and the bride, Rebecca Abramson, enter into the covenant of marriage.
We promise to cherish, honor, support, and sustain one another truthfully and faithfully throughout our lives together, to strive to achieve an openness which will enable us to share our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, to be sensitive to each other's needs, to attain mutual intellectual, emotional, and spiritual fulfillment, to celebrate all the joys of life together in times of happiness, and to comfort each other in times of sorrow, to build a Jewish home and family together filled with love, respect, laughter, warmth, and kindness.
Surrounded by friends and family, we affirm our commitment to each other as husband and wife and signify our promises to one another by the exchange of rings. Our lives are now forever intertwined. Our similarities will bind us, our differences will enrich us, and our love will define us. Through all time and space, there will be no story like ours. Our sacred covenant is valid and binding.
Hey! Woo! I love you, Becky.
I think she sees her future with him, and I think he sees that in her too, and it's so beautiful to witness.
Becky, I'm looking forward to the adventures to come. 2.5 kids, a townhome, maybe Brooklyn, but most importantly, spending the rest of my life with you. I can't wait to grow old with you, Becky Boo Boo.
I am the luckiest that I get to marry you and live life with you forever. I promise to continuously grow and evolve together and always try to be the best version of myself for you, our relationship, and our family. I love you 19 billion. We're married now.
We are running free. We are running free.
This date, June 18th, is very special. Grammy and Poppy, my parents of blessed memory, were married on this date 72 years ago. I know they are overjoyed looking down on Bex and Jake's wedding this weekend. My wish for you guys, Bex and Jake, is you have as rewarding, enjoyable, and happy a marriage as Grammy and Poppy, filled with mutual respect, open communication, and love.
When we were doing the Hora, it brought tears to my eye. There is so much love in this room. The Abramsons, the Pruskis, we only hope that we share many simchas together and nothing but nachas.
Bex has always been our calming force, and Jake is actually hers. He has an uncanny ability to talk sense into her when she needs it most. And he's also the only person that can call her Bossy Becky and get away with it.
Jake, you've obviously passed our test with flying colors, but more importantly, you bring out the absolute best in Rebecca, and we couldn't imagine a better pick for our sister.
So now that you're wed, we'd like to officially welcome you to the Sisters Thread.
So what do you say?
We
finally, let me offer you my blessing. Just like you circled one another in your marriage ceremony, may your relationship create a circle that is porous enough to allow love to flow in and out, while simultaneously being strong enough to fortify and protect one another always. I love you. I love you both. Everyone, please join me in wishing Rebecca and Jake much health, happiness, and moments of hilarity. L'chaim.
Jake Pudding Dursevitz.
Pudding! Yeah! Come on!
Yes, that is his real nickname. And it's actually pretty fitting because Jake's bone and muscle density resembles soft pudding.
Good job. Oh my, your boobs look great. Jen did a great job.
Thanks, guys.
Good job.
Ready?
Ready.
On her trip to Southeast Asia, in between entrepreneurial ventures, it was raining on the beach in Thailand. So she called me up and said, "Daddy, it's raining on the beach in Thailand. What should I do?" I said, "I don't know. Why don't you fly somewhere else?" So she flew to Singapore. She does like the good life, and we love her for that.
It's so flowy.
Please ask.
Oh, is it gonna break? It's beautiful.
gentle.
I love you. This is beautiful.
I cried so much when she went to camp without me that I got a guinea pig and named it after her.
It was also named after me. It was also named after me.
Irrelevant.
The first time I was able to look at someone's butt.
I really hope they got that.
Jake would stay in and say no to going out, and to study for reported exams, sometimes 2 to 3 years away. Like the LSATs. Studying for the LSATs ended up being a worthwhile endeavor for Jake. It gave him a solid 3 years to figure out that he didn't want to go to law school.
Instead, Jake wanted to do something that would really make the world a better place, which is why he went into commercial real estate.
We're
Are
getting
you ready to dance?
Yeah, you ready?
Dance the night away?
And by the way, I don't know if there's anyone else in the world for whom I would wear a tuxedo and velvet shoes to summer camp.
I don't know how to model. I never learned. I didn't
I
go to
learned
modeling
today.
school. I can't turn left. I'm Derek Zoolander. Or right.
Blue stealing?
Yeah.
Give me blue steel. Give me blue steel.
I just felt a lot better.